I have something I want to get off my chest. So we all know what's going on in the world. The fact that we have artificial intelligence taking over the world by storm. Now here's the big kicker. And the big kicker I want to go into is that, see, artificial intelligence, as much as I would like to say, it shouldn't be an overall replacement for everything. And oh my God, is it actually raining outside like right now? Like, what is going on? Anyways, enough about that. I just want to go into the whole discussion of AI and how AI needs to not be overused. Personally, what I think is that AI should be used sparingly. It shouldn't be an overall replacement for everything in the world, such as jobs, such as animating, such as everything in the world, such as music. AI should just be used for the sole purpose of, if you don't have the time to do something, then either A, go on the light side and do it yourself and learn a new skill, or revert to the dark side of the force and use AI as a means of, you're too lazy to do things yourself and learn a new skill because you rather use a computer to do it for you. Here's what I think on this topic is, I feel like I'd rather use AI to do things I don't have the time to do. But I can see where some people will disagree with me on this statement, and that is AI usage for everything in the world is wrong and it is unethical. I don't know why it always has to rain. We're just getting a period, a drought or something. I'm literally looking outside right now, like there's like the sky, it's blue. I don't want to deal with the rain, man. Come on. I just want Mother Nature to stop. It's annoying. I can't deal with it anymore. I just want to play, produce music, and stream without me having to unplug everything because the stupid lightning storms. Anyways, enough of my rant. The whole point I'm trying to make is that AI isn't overall bad. We had AI software such as Sora AI. We had Musical AI. What other AI software is out there in the world? I really don't know. I can't give you an explanation. We have countless YouTube channels of people using AI, Snoop Dogg, AI, Eminem. First and foremost, I want to say this, and coming from a music producer standpoint, I now see and understand why using AI is wrong, because it is unethical, it's not natural, and it's also stealing works of people that put a lot of time into whatever they're doing, and they worked their asses off to even make something of a good product. When we talk about AI, we also have to think about, how is it affecting not only the music industry, how is it affecting the art industry, how is it affecting movies, how is it affecting video games, how is it affecting everything? Simply put, I'm going to say this from an artist standpoint, and they say this from here on out: you never rush art. Whoever said that is a very wise man. And yes, I do want to kind of give something, out of my benefit of the doubt. I want to admit something that I haven't really told you guys, and I've been hiding it from everybody. I've been tracing over art that I find over Google Images because in the back of my mind I just think that's making me a better artist, and I know that's quote-unquote good. And I just think me trying to trace over images and posting them on Instagram is good, and people are going to love stuff like that. If you are doing art, and if you are trying to trace over images, just don't do that. Why? Because not only you are distributing art that isn't yours, you're also not giving credit to the person who even made the art. You are stealing works of intellectual property. Any image that a person posts, takes a photo of, draws, they are responsible, and they are deemed to be the copyright owner. The copyright owner is the person who has performed the work and who has made something. A person trying to copy off someone's work and distribute it as their own is unethical and could result them into very legal trouble. But see, I was very careless. I didn't care. I would just find images, trace over them, like, yeah, that's my art. Yeah, I'm a good artist. I'm definitely a good artist. But no, that's not right. And I want to tell you guys this from here on out. Learn a new skill. If you don't have the patience to learn a new skill, that's okay. Don't use AI as a replacement tool to solve your problems all the time. Perfect example is when I'm editing my videos, I don't use AI just to generate clips that I want. I manually go through the entire stream, and this is what I do with every single VOD that I have. I watch the entirety of the VOD, and I cut out parts that I don't want. Anything that's filler, I just cut out, just so I can have a quality video. I don't rush my videos that much like I used to anymore. I'm now taking my time to make quality, entertaining videos and talking about stuff that I personally feel that needs to be discussed, which I'm not gonna get into what those things are. There's many other things I do want to discuss on my channel. I mean, a lot of it being politics, which I refuse to even talk about on this channel. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to get backfired with comments like, oh, you hate this president. Oh, you hate that president. Oh, how dare you? Oh, where's the context within that? Oh, why aren't you providing factual information? What is this lunatic even talking about? I'm not going to get into politics or anything that has to do with the world. I'm not going to get into voting or anything like that. No, absolutely not. This is a sensitive topic. I'm going to avoid discussing on YouTube because I don't want to get my channel banned. And that is against YouTube's guidelines of me trying to spread misinformation, which I'm not going to do. AI has taken over the world by storm. This not only goes for the gaming industry, it's happening everywhere. Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. What you see nowadays on Instagram Reels is nothing but AI generated slop. And you have all these Gen Alpha kids that are born. They watch it and they're like, oh my god, this is the best entertaining content I ever watched. Oh my god, I didn't know that Big Bird said the F word. I didn't know Sesame Street cursed. This generation is cooked. Us Gen Zs, me being one of them, we never grew up with this. Of course, social media blew up in the 2000s. We had MySpace, we had Twitter. We probably had Instagram way before then. When gaming dies, I have a theory in mind. What's really going to blow up and replace gaming as a whole is social media. Why? Because everybody, and I mean everybody, spends more time on social media doing nothing but doom scrolling after doom scrolling. And yet, here's the reason I have social media, is so I can keep in touch with people that support me for what I do. I really don't know what the future can hold for many years to come. It's very hard to say nowadays. Video games are dying as a whole. What are we gonna do? Work 2 jobs? Go to college? Learn a new skill? Might as well. Don't rely on AI to do it for you, I'll tell you that. You know, sometimes I begin to think that hypothetically I might be living in The Walking Dead, even though I'm not really doing that. Because see, you gotta think, you can't compare reality to fantasy. What happens in reality is real. But what happens in fantasy, nothing can really withstand that. There are no zombies that exist in real life. There is no humanoid virus. There is no outbreak. There is no infection. That doesn't exist. Someone like me, I probably don't understand that because, point taken, if I had to really guess, maybe might be watching too much TV. Or maybe when I'm watching TV shows, I just don't really understand the complexity of the characters. Or I just don't understand the complexity of what messages are being spread across the public that are watching. When I watched The Walking Dead, I watched the first season, I was like, okay, no, I can't, too edgy, but no, it was worth rewatching, right? I watched up to season 6 to season 7. And then I realized the show fucking sucked. The reason why is because, just to give you a little bit of a spoiler, right? So it's only good up to when Negan is there. Negan is this badass wannabe villain, right? With Lucille the Bat. And at that rate, I'm just like, you know what? Okay, is the show gonna get better or no? It progressively gets worse because more characters keep dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. And I'm like, I can't watch this shit. What do we got? Herschel getting infected by a zombie. We have the governor in season 3. He takes over the prison that was used as a bunker to help heal people from the zombie outbreak who were infected. I feel like me just walking makes me wonder, am I actually living in real life? And I am. That one episode where, the husband of the wife was going ape shit crazy and knocking the shit out of Rick Grimes. Yeah, that was fucking real. I'm telling you, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not understanding reality or fantasy. Maybe just me walking around here in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, wait, hold on, there's a zombie. Zombies don't exist. Zombies are not real. Maybe I watch The Walking Dead too much, but see, I love the show up to season 8, because then it fucking sucks. It gets progressively worse, and I'm like, what the fuck? We have Carl that dies from, I forget how. He gets his eye shot off, or eye torn off. No, actually, I think Walker bit his eye, but yeah. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is happening? Like, what am I watching? It's a complex show, a lot of stuff happened up to this point, but that's something I want to think about. This is a strange simulation. Can't believe I'm just walking the streets. I shouldn't probably be showing this, but walking gives me a chance to maybe go out a little bit more and appreciate the nice scenery in life. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I really shouldn't be showing off my life and walking around, but a lot of interesting stuff can happen. Just one time when I was walking here, I encountered maybe a neighbor or so, and then she was stopping me for a conversation, and I was like, okay, can I move now? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, this is just walking, I guess. I don't really tell people, I don't really show people that I'm walking, but I figure, you know what? This is just a mini adventure. Maybe I will do this. I have been walking, believe it or not. I've been trying to walk every single day. And it's actually really good exercise. Gives me a chance to go out more, maybe record stuff. Maybe I want to get back into vlogging. I don't know, something. And yeah, I always remember those times where I would just walk and talk. Someone I guess I used to know. Speaking of which, I just got this thing, because this is a watch. You guys can't really see it that well, but what it does is it reads your heart rate. It tracks your steps. It measures your blood pressure. So that's something. I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe going to Burger King or getting something to eat. Maybe not. I already just got food for the house. I stopped doing vlogging only because I just realized, you know what? I need to live my life and I need to at least experience things for myself. So that's kind of where it's at. Usually when I'm walking all the way home, when I'm going on walks, I like to listen to music, listen to my songs and whatnot. I've listened to my songs so many fucking times. I'm not even joking. Hold on, what's going on? It's like 2 cars coming by. Is Wildfire still here? I don't even know. Okay. Anyway, well, like I said, when I'm walking home, when I'm walking on the way to somewhere and walking back, I just like to think to myself, maybe what can I do as I'm walking? That is listen to my music. If you guys noticed, stick around. If you guys listen to my old music, I'm gonna go into this. My old music was bad. I mean, really, really bad. It was like really, really bad. When I was 16, I didn't even know what I was doing. Because when I was doing music at the time, I knew nothing about rapping. I knew nothing about structure. I knew nothing about music theory, nothing. I mean nothing. But look at me now. I'm making rap songs about just the most randomest bullshit that's out there. I'm like, okay, yeah, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I mean, I rap about whatever is on my mind. And I'm like, you know what? It don't matter. Whatever's on my mind. Hey, why censor yourself? And this is what I did, right? The one album, so if you guys hear the one song that's on the 2 a.m. album, you'll begin to notice that I have not edited the swear words out, but I censored myself as if I would be quiet and not say anything. Why would you do that? So here's the big kicker, right? Why? Let's just think about this for a second. So why would you do that in an album that is parental advisory explicit content? The whole point of a parental advisory album is to allow swearing. Just because you allow censorship, it doesn't mean the album is safe. There's still other explicit stuff that's talked about that is censored for your album, so it doesn't make a difference. I want to get into a specific topic. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Stick around because this is gonna get really interesting. So the history about my Yale Ranch content. So a while back, I had the idea of making a Yale Ranch series inspired off of Grant McDonald's Ram Ranch. Now, I don't even know where I got this idea from, but I was just thinking, you know what? Ram Ranch, Yale Ranch, that sounds like a great idea. And basically, if you guys want to know, I really shouldn't be telling anyone where I went to school, but I went to a special needs school. That's where I went. I gotta wait for these cars to pass because if I travel here, if I go past the crosswalk, I might end up getting run over. If you look at the playlist of Yale Ranch, you'll see there's 60 songs. 60 songs. The fact that I have 60 songs on Yale Ranch of just a series alone isn't surprising compared to the fact that I had 200 episodes of Mario Kart 7, which was deleted, by the way. And there's a reason. The reason all those videos that you've seen, that's not the right word on that. The reason why those videos are deleted, it's because I wanted to start over. I just don't like Nintendo anymore. Simple as that. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna try to keep walking as I'm talking. Okay, so long story short, 60 Yale Ranch songs. I don't even feel the need to keep going on because the reason why is because I've got so burnt out from doing it so much. And when I got burnt out, I was just beginning to think, you know what? I can't go on with this anymore. It's the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over. And you know what? I think people are fucking tired of it. So I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm not doing this anymore. So what did I do? I made my first album, the Stasis album, let's just say that. The first time I was doing music, I was still on Xbox, right? I was still playing Rainbow Six Siege. And believe it or not, I just want to let you guys all know, those Siege posts that you all saw on Instagram, I was uploading a shit ton of clips, like clip after 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 clip. And you know, I don't know what I was doing. I don't care about uploading that kind of stuff on anything that's personal. I really don't care. Video games, personal stuff, separate those two. Never upload video game content on social media. I'm gonna say that as a word of advice. No one cares. If you guys haven't already, you can go check out my Twitch if you want. I'm streaming exclusively to Twitch. I'm trying to get back into it. I'm uploading my clips and everything to that on my second channel. I'm trying to focus on uploading more on this channel. I have a lot more to talk about and I feel like I have a lot more experience with some things. So long story short, when I had this channel, I didn't upload a lot. I was just uploading random videos and they were all rushed. They were meaningful videos. They weren't even anything that was anything entertaining. I think now, just growing up, because I started when I was 13. No, I started way before that. I've been on YouTube, right, for maybe 8 to 10 years, and just thinking about it, no, okay. Being on YouTube. Personally, I think I'm getting better at doing YouTube because I've watched countless YouTube videos and I've seen how videos are done professionally. I've been on YouTube for maybe 10 years straight, I'm gonna say. Never got a play button, never really cared about views. Got hate comments in the past, let's just say that, yeah, I know that. I feel like I've evolved, I've changed. I'm a completely different person than I was back then. Back then, it's hard for me to say what I was doing on YouTube back then when I was 12. I'm 22 and I'm still on this platform. I just don't upload a lot of videos that much. Okay, what is going on? I feel like I have more growth with this channel only because we are almost at 50 subscribers. Like, no fucking way, we're actually almost at 50 subs. No way, we're almost at 50 subscribers. I just can't believe it. That's not really impressive, just to say the least. My one friend has 100 subscribers. Some even have 200, 300, maybe 400. Speaking of which, my brother, I'm gonna get into some things about my brother. So at the time we had the Thomas Nintendo channel, me and him started doing videos a lot. Now, I wanna say this. That's also the reason why the channel is gone, because most of his videos were on there. Yeah, I'm sorry, Damien, but I had to. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to. His channel got banned from a bunch of stuff that happened. I don't know if I'm gonna disclose it. It got hacked, deleted. He had several other accounts. Let's just say that, way too many YouTube accounts, and they all got deleted. Me, on the other hand, so I had a channel before. He was the manager of it, and then he deleted it because of troll comments that I got. Then I started another YouTube channel, and then the other YouTube channel, which is the gaming channel that you guys seen, that all the videos got deleted. I decided to start over. I wanted to start over. I might have told you guys on that channel, which used to be Thomas Nintendo, to go subscribe to this one. So this, in turn, I want to say is my main channel now, because we're actually getting subscribers again. Some new music is coming out very soon, I promise y'all. I haven't really been making in real life videos. I haven't been really recording stuff. I'm using my phone to record stuff. I don't want to say daily vlogging. I don't really have a need to really vlog anything anymore. It's like, why? See, here's the thing, being so immersed in vlogging, when you vlog a lot, vlogs can actually be very interesting, but you gotta think too. Live your life. YouTube is not everything in the world. You gotta have a balance. That's why I haven't been vlogging that much, because then I feel like not everything I record has to be put on YouTube per se. Now, not to say I will quit vlogging forever, no. But if I have something that's interesting that I'm gonna go back and watch, then yeah, absolutely, I will upload it. This is not, I don't want to say this is much of a vlog. It's more of like I'm walking and I'm talking type video. At the time I was in school, I already started YouTube from then on there. And then life just got in the way, things happened. I'm recording this for the sole purpose of whoever old friends I had, whoever new friends I had, whoever wants to talk to me, whoever, a whole group of friends, just so they can come and watch. Something that's maybe interesting. At least my channels have stayed active. Now, here's a story, I want to get into this. So there's this person, well, ex-friend, don't want to mention his name. I gave him my Thomas Nintendo channel. Thought I could trust him, right? Yeah, thought I could trust him with my YouTube channel because he was going to do editing, or Alpine YouTube channel, whatever you want to say. Little did I know I was wrong. He stupidly enough deleted everything, and I'm like, why did you do that? But that's not going to stop, because whatever happens, I'm not going to just give up flat out just because of that one situation. My channel got deleted again. Like, I was so mad because I had such good clips and such good montages that he just somehow ends up deleting it. And this is why I want to tell you all, if you have a YouTube channel and you want someone to edit your videos, trust no one. Never give anyone your YouTube channel, unless you actually really know someone. Personally, I don't really need an editor. I'm usually editing everything. I don't know how people are going to feel about watching a video like this of just some guy talking and talking and talking and talking. But who knows, it might be interesting for those of you who want to watch. I don't really go out as much anymore. I was thinking about recording on my PC, but when I'm at my PC, I don't know. It's hard to really say. Yeah, usually what I've been up to, if you guys all want to know, just been the usual stuff. Music production, new videos coming out, I don't know when. Maybe not stuff like this, it's mostly music stuff. Still at it, still keeping at it strong. Doing streaming, trying to post stuff on social media. Of course, stuff that I'm proud of. I don't think I should really go about my daily life and talk about it with people, because the whole world's not really gonna care. But yeah, I'm alive, I'm not dead. I'm still here. I just haven't been posting that often, only because I feel like whenever I try to post daily content, it's just a random mumbo jumbo that I'm not proud of talking about. Whenever I try to record daily vlogs or daily videos, it's of anything that I say out of my mouth I'm not proud of. It's like, okay, I don't see a point to uploading this. So now it's like every now and then I'll record these if I am in the mood to say what's on my mind, and that might sound interesting to everyone watching here. Also, can I just say one thing? Not to really go into a whole topic of social media, but you need 1,000 followers just to go live on Instagram. Like, come on. Let's talk about veganism. Veganism, I'm gonna give you guys my opinion. So veganism, I don't necessarily have a problem with it per se. It's just a matter of trying to incorporate variety. It's a whole thing I shouldn't really discuss unless I really know about it.